Well, well, well. Look who finally decided to come and make another review. Finally. Welcome back, guys, to the Spacey Tropics review channel. Now, I've been gone. Yes, I have. I'm going to make this a little bit short so we can get straight to the review. I've been gone for a little while. Work has been keeping me up, and I had gotten sick, pretty badly sick too. I do have some kidney issues, but don't worry, I'm not going to die, blah, blah, blah. Let's get that aside. I know I've been out of commission for quite some time, but today, I have something very special. I have the Sony WH1000XM3s, the WH Mark IIIs, the Sony be-all end-all noise-canceling headphones. Or is it? Now, I personally paid the retail price of wow, it still baffles me till this very day, but we'll get into that just now. I paid it for the retail price of $349.99 at Best Buy, so plus tax is $381 and change, so roughly around close to $400. You're $19 and change shy of $400. At the time of purchase, Best Buy didn't have it in the store, but the reps were super helpful, and they got it shipped to my house right away. But, you know, let's not get into all of that nitty-gritty. Let's get directly into the headphone, because I know I've been gone a while, and I actually have, I don't want to say disappointing, but I want to say that, at least for me, this is not all it's cracked up to be. But come on, let's go. Let's find out what's in the box. Let's get this show on the road. Now, alright. WH1000XM3s. The best of the best, the greatest of the greatest. I got these roughly about 3 weeks ago, so I have a really in-depth review. But let's get on site, let's get in and see what comes in the box. Now, Sony's packaging, it's better than their usual XB headphones, but I don't know, there's something about it that just screams like, okay, yeah, we just made a generic box, here it is. But going into the box, we can see that we're greeted by the headphone and its casing right here. Easy setup configuration, blah, blah, blah. Tells you to, if I can get some focus here, download the app, power your headphones on, use the app, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to get more into this just now. The app, oh man. Anyways, headphone and its casing. We'll put that to the side. Usual books and whatnot and nonsense, blah, blah, blah. I wish I read this in the beginning because I did have some trouble with the touch controls, but I'm good at it now, or at least I'd like to think I'm good at it now. So pretty much that's about it. That's all that comes in the box besides the headphones and actual self. Other than that, that's about it. So we're gonna close this up, wrap this up, and shove it to the side. But actually, you know what? Let's get one thing straight here. So if we go to the back of the box, we'll see it says Qualcomm aptX HD DSE HX, so digital sound enhancement engine, this is digital noise cancelling, that's the noise cancelling logo for them. LDAC, Sense engine, blah blah blah. There's a whole bunch of jargon back here. None of that jargon really and truly meant anything. And I should know because all of this is for Android. I have an LG V30. And I do have a quad DAC inside this thing too, so it's like I was pretty disappointed in the sound, but we'll get into that later. Now, let's get into that. Pretty much, it's a hard shell fabric case that I have to admit is pretty nice, and a lot of people don't show this, but there is a net in the back for a better aux cable. We'll get into that in a second. Nice little loop and copper Sony zipper. Here, we unzip it and open up to find, voila, the WH1000XM3s. Now let's put the headphones to the side, and let's get straight into it. We're gonna get into my first gripes here. This headphone cable, it's cheap. It's cheap. It looks ugly, and it physically feels inferior to what I think Sony can probably actually put in for a near $400 headphone. The jacks themselves, yeah, they're gold plated and whatnot, but I mean, you know, it could have been better. This cable could have been better. I think it could have been at least a little bit longer. Maybe I'm just asking for too much, but they could have provided a way better cable than this. And then going on to the actual airplane adapter, it's just a basic, I can buy this in my 99-cent store airplane adapter. I mean, you see, I'm starting to get into the nitty-gritty stuff. I'm really nitpicking at this headphone, but the reason I'm nitpicking at this headphone is because you guys need to know that, yeah, everybody might say that this is good, but you need to know the truth and the whole truth. I want to give you guys the absolute truth. And this, for near $400, it could have been better. Maybe gold jack, maybe I'm asking for too much, but I think it could have been better. And then, this is what really ticked me off. This is what really, truly ticked me off. Near $400, I get a 6-inch Type-C cable, which, by the way, these headphones do charge via Type-C. We'll get into that just now. But I get a 6-inch Type-C cable, not even 1 foot. I mean, again, it's near $400. I would expect, but I didn't get it, at least a foot long, maybe 3 feet long, you know, wrapped up in this nice little area here, because this is nice. This little separation here in the casing is nice for each and every one of these things, but it's not going to count if you give mediocre equipment to go with such a high premium quality headphone. But that's my nitpick for that. The case itself is awesome. Really loving the case, really digging the fabric, really digging the little mesh back here. It's an overall great case, just, to me, inferior accessories. Now, you'll have to excuse some of the noise going on outside. I know it's a little crazy out there, and maybe something going on over there in my kitchen, but let's leave that aside. Let's get to the main attraction here. The WH1000XM3s. I really, really, really wanted to like these headphones. I really did. But I have my gripes. Let's get into that now. So first and foremost, actually before the gripes, let's get into battery life. These offer about 30 hours battery life with noise cancelling and Bluetooth, and I can, yes, confirm that these do give you 30 hours Bluetooth and noise cancelling, 100%. It's awesome. The battery life is great. I love it. Where it lacks, however, is sound quality, but I keep mentioning that, and you gotta bear with me on this. But before sound quality, let's get into the build. So the build of these headphones, besides the little piece of the headband here being metal, majority is plastic. I don't know, Sony. I don't know if that was really such a good idea, especially since a lot of people experience with the first generation of these headphones cracking on the headband here, as well as cracking on the hinge over here. Second generation, it was a lot less, but it was still there. As far as the third generation is concerned, I'm not sure. Nobody that I know of has complained of these headphones cracking, but I mean, it's there. It's there. The possibility of it cracking is there because I'm afraid to open these headphones further past this. Now, I know some other people are probably manhandling this and going crazy. It's like, yeah, it's completely safe to just, you know, ring out your near $400 headphones like that. But at the same time, it's like I do feel some type of fear in me that these might break, and that over time, that even though there's no clicking mechanism here, you know, to just keep it there, and it's just like a smooth kind of stopping motion, I feel that over time that's gonna wear out too. I mean, come on, a lot of people out there don't like them, but even Beats offers metal or aluminum at least, in the most vital area, which is right here. Even the brandings here are not metal. Yeah, it's a nice copper toning thing, but that's pretty much about it. As far as I'm concerned, comfort-wise and build quality-wise, I wanted to, because I thought it was improved, I wanted to give it an 8, maybe a 9. But as far as I'm concerned, judging by the fact that this is still all plastic and its price range, I'm gonna have to give it a 7.5. I'm gonna have to give build quality a 7.5. I think Sony could have done a lot better, especially with the competition out there like the Bang & Olufsen H9Is and the Bowers & Wilkins PXs. Those are like all aluminum, this whatever metal build. And those are like worth $400 headphones. A lot of you might be saying, but my Bose QC35 is plastic, or the Bose QC35 is made out of plastic. But you see, the difference is, one, those are a lot lighter, and two, to me at least, the plastics on that are at least, they feel stronger to me, just because of how light the headphone is. This by no means is not heavy, but it's not the lightest thing in the world either. You do feel it after some time, at least for me. And when I'm wearing these, I do feel some discomfort on the top of my head over here. That's going into the comfort-wise of things, but you get my point. Comfort-wise, the padding on the ear cups is like a cloud. It's cotton candy on your ears. It's super soft, but that doesn't necessarily mean it is a good thing. Putting these headphones on, I can show you right now. A little mix up. Putting these headphones on, you can see a little flap of the leather, the fake leather here. It's just literally pressing closer and closer to my ear. Yes, it creates a nice tight seal and whatnot around my entire ear going up to the top. However, after like about an hour, hour and a half or so, I do start to feel some fatigue around right here. I'm not gonna lie, because this plastic is starting to come into my face. And I do feel fatigue right around here or so, coming from the headband, because the headband is a little bit, just a little bit stiffer than the actual ear cup itself. So comfort-wise, I'm going to give these an 8. I still think they could be better, a little more comfortable. The Bose QC35s are still probably the most comfortable. And I haven't tried it, but I want to say they look comfortable. They're just really heavy. The Bang & Olufsen H9Is. And you know what? Just for the, giggles about this, Beats is pretty comfortable too, because the plastics are a little bit lighter. This, you can feel a substantial heft, but I sincerely think it's due to the actual ear cups. I think it's time we move on to the actual reason you buy headphones, which is for sound quality. It's good. For the average consumer, this is more than enough. For someone who doesn't look for certain things in music, it's good enough. It's great. Bass is beautiful. Mids are beautiful. Highs, beautiful. But then you get to that point where you're like, you're not an audiophile. I'm not an audiophile. But I notice separation here and there. I notice a little something every now and again, because I love my headphones. I love all my headphones that I have. And to be honest, this left me wanting more. I really, really, really wanted to like the sound on these. I really did. But I don't know. I don't know. Honest to God, I think I'm going to have to give the sound quality in this a 7.5 out of 10. Solely due to the fact that the bass, although there, it leaves me wanting a little bit more, especially when you're playing certain hip-hop and R&B, maybe some EDM, or you're playing those nice little jazz notes that have that nice deep bass tone coming in. Yeah, it's there, you get the bass, you feel the dum dum dum, you feel it, but you don't feel it as much as if, you have that little extra oomph. The mids, sometimes, they seem to be muffled in certain songs, not all of them, just a very minute amount. And then the highs do end up clipping sometimes. I've noticed songs that I've listened to with Linkin Park, let's see, Blink-182, who else? Some XXXTentacion, stuff like that. I noticed on some of those songs, or more hip-hop oriented songs, maybe some Drake, I like it. Personally, I like it, but not that much. I really, really think that, yes, although it does sound good for the average consumer, if you're looking for that little extra oomph, you're not going to find it here. You're not going to find it here. But what you are going to find here is a super duper feature-packed headphone that you could show off to everybody, really. You could literally show this headphone off to everybody based on the features alone. But as far as sound quality is concerned, all the aptX and blah 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 and whatever and blah that was made for Android and so on and so forth. I mean, where's the box? Where'd I put the box? Got the box. Look at that. It clearly says made for iPhone and iPod. I mean, yeah, AAC stuff on it for all the Apple heads out there. Yeah, it sounds good. I mean, I use it on my iPad. Sounds alright. You know, it's not riveting. But yeah, 7.5 out of 10 for sound quality. I really think Sony could have done better. I don't care about the jargon. I don't care about the Qualcomm aptX and you get the LDAC and you get the this and you get the that and the dot 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 dot. I don't care, okay? If at the end of the day your stuff doesn't make sense and I can't listen to the music the way I want to listen to it, then it doesn't make sense. But now some of you are coming and some of you are retaliating and saying, hey, what about the app? What about the app? The app is absolute garbage. Oh, I have never had such a bad experience with an application in ever. Really, I haven't. It was bad. It was bad. It's not bad to the point where, you know, you can't use it, but it's pretty bad. For Android users, you have to download the app and update the app with whatever it says to update in, so the update can go to these headphones, and then only then is that the only way you'll be able to see the little battery icon in your notification drop down. For iOS users, it's already there. You know, Apple likes to hook you guys up. But for Android users, if you want to see that battery icon, you have to use the app, update the headphones, and after you do that, get rid of it. Because for me, the EQ did absolutely nothing for me. I tried to finagle with it all over the place. It just, you know, sounds like me messing with an EQ for no reason. The little preset stuff, concert hall, this, that, whatever, don't worry with that. It's garbage. And then some of you might be saying, but wait, in the app, you can fine-tune the noise canceling experience. And, you know, you can hit that, and then it'll use the microphones here and here to feed in the sound and blah 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 and just make the noise canceling overall better. Adaptive noise canceling, right? Here's what you could do to avoid that, so you don't need to use the app. You see the noise canceling ambient button over here? Just hit that little buddy right there. Hold it down for a couple seconds. Bada bing bada boom. Good to go. That activates the, you know, adaptive sound noise canceling thing to fine tune it. It also acts as the pass-through, the active pass-through, to let noise come in through these microphones and be enhanced through the headphones so you can hear who's talking on the outside. More on that in just a sec. But yeah, the app did absolutely nothing for me. As a matter of fact, it downgraded the audio quality for me. As soon as I deleted it, my audio quality went from here back to up here. And I was happy with that. Never gonna download that app ever again. Let's get into the feature set and this and that and the third of these headphones, because I know I don't want to keep you guys long. I know you guys' times are precious, and I haven't given you guys a proper review of anything, really. If I'm rushing through this review, I understand that you guys don't like it. Next time, I'll take my time. But for now, I really want to get this out there because I've had these headphones long enough, and I'm tired of hearing people say, hey, buy these over, you know, every other headphone in the world. We gotta get one thing straight. They're good. They're really good. They're not the best. Let's get into the feature set. Feature set on this Air Cup, we have NFC. So for those of you Android folks that love NFC pairing, tap the pair, good to go. Works like a charm. These headphones come with Bluetooth 4.2. Finally. Or is it finally? Sadly, with the Bluetooth 4.2 on these headphones, you cannot hot swap. Now, what I mean by hot swap is more even budget-friendly. I have one over there. You know what? Let me get it for you. Even budget-friendly headphones like this, these are the Tautronic TTBH blah blah blah. They have a long name. Even these that come out with Bluetooth 4.2, they can hot swap. So what I mean by hot swap is that I have these paired to my phone and I have these paired to my tablet. Hot swap means that, okay, I'll pause the music on my phone and it's already paired to my tablet, so I just press play on my tablet and it starts playing. These can't do that. No way. You have to unpair them. Well, not unpair them, but you have to take off the Bluetooth off of one device, then go to the next device, then pair it, then you'll be able to listen to music. I find that for a close to $400 headphone, that's a sorry excuse. That's a really sorry excuse. There's you guys have to have some type of shame or something. I don't know. If these $50 headphones can hot swap, then these $400 headphones should be able to hot swap. Unacceptable, Sony. Unacceptable at all. Everything in terms of controls and everything else is in this right cup. Now, earlier I mentioned I should have read the instructions. That was solely due to the fact that I didn't know how to play and pause on these headphones. So to play, you double tap. To pause, you double tap. Simple, right? Wasn't for me. Also, I do find myself sometimes when I'm on the train or when I'm on the bus going to work, I find myself trying to swipe and whatnot, you know, maybe skip a track, raise the volume, blah, blah, blah. Sometimes I find myself swiping too low, I swipe too high to try and skip the track. Sometimes when I try to raise the volume and I try to go like that, it thinks I'm double tapping to pause the music when really I'm not. A fix for that is you swipe up and hold and it'll increase, you know, each blip up until your desired volume, or if you just want it in full blast, which, by the way, these on full blast don't really hurt that much like some other headphones do, but it's your preference on how loud you want your music. You can do that up for volume up. You can do the same, scroll, you see that? You see that? I ended up here. That's not going to get me volume down. That's happened to me plenty of times. What I like to do is I usually like to cup it like this and start swiping and doing what I gotta do. A lot of you people might be saying that that's really nitpicky of me. No, there's gonna be a lot of people that are gonna buy these headphones and they're gonna have the same trouble as me. It's just that simple. I mean, yeah, you can give me all the touch controls in the world, but when, you know, it's not that intuitive, like, people are gonna be frustrated. People are really gonna be frustrated at these headphones. Now, some people might just get it right off the bat. Oh yeah, let's go. You know, I'm the boss at this. Cool. It's good for you. It wasn't good for me. It wasn't a good experience for me. It wasn't really, you know, what I thought it was gonna be. Yeah, they had little diagrams and stuff on the inside and whatnot, but it's not like people are gonna read that. A lot of people don't read the instructions nowadays. Just take the headphone out and they're ready to use it. Really and truly, it's nice. It's nice to have. It's responsive. That's for damn sure. Even if it's the wrong input, it is responsive. And it's one hell of a feature. It's a good feature to have. It's really not intuitive, in my opinion. It might be totally different for you guys. It really and truly might be totally different for you guys. You guys might love this thing. You guys might go crazy for this thing. And for that, that's awesome. I'm happy you're enjoying it. I'm happy you're getting such a marvelous experience with these headphones. That's very, very good. I really am happy for you. But for me and for some other people, it's not going to be as good an experience as for you guys. But anyways, let's get to the other features. So Sony's awesome, crazy, cool feature. Palm the ear cup, the right ear cup, and it goes into the ambient mode where it starts letting in ambient noise, but I find myself more using the ambient button instead because I like to have small conversations, so I don't want to be going next to somebody and saying hi, hello, how are you, blah blah blah. No, I just hit the button back here. Ambient noise starts to fill in. I pause my music. I have a good conversation with them. I don't have to take the headphones off. I don't have to put my hand here. It's nice. For a 30-second quick conversation, yeah, I'll put my hand there. Hey, did you know such and such happened? Blah, blah, blah. I'm done. Go back to listening to my music and doing my work. Really, overall, too, one thing that needs to be mentioned is that the noise canceling on these are absolute bonkers. I think on these headphones, the noise canceling is what really makes these headphones shine. These headphones shine like crazy with this noise canceling. The noise canceling is drastic. It's good, it's sweet, it's beautiful, whatever you want to call it. It's the best noise canceling in the market. No one is going to touch these headphones in terms of noise canceling. And if that's all you care about, then by all means, sold. Go get these headphones right now. Turn this video off, go get it. But be warned that if noise canceling is not all you're looking for in a headphone, and you really want headphones for sound, but you want premium, and you want this and you want that, I suggest going up higher. You pay the $50 extra, and you can get the Bowers & Wilkins PXs, and those definitely 100% have better sound separation, better everything compared to these. If you want to take it to the next step further, you go to the Bang & Olufsen H9Is. Those are about $430 at Best Buy. I don't know with tax, but so be it. One headphone I'm really interested in is the Surface headphones by Microsoft's new pair of headphones, but we'll get into that when I get that. For now, the review is on this. Overall, feature-wise, this is a straight 10 out of 10. There's no doubt about it. This has all the features that you're looking for. There's bar none. If that's what you're looking for in a headphone, these are it. But if you're looking for sound quality, these are not, well, they're it, but they're not it. So, what's my overall verdict for these headphones? So my overall verdict for these headphones is roughly what I would say is what I was thinking of when I didn't have to use the calculator. 8.25. So really 8%, 8 out of 10, you want to call it that. I really wanted to like these headphones. I really did. However, because of the lack in sound quality for me, I feel that it's not worth $350, or in this case, it's not worth $381 and change. I feel this is more worth of a $280 headphone plus tax, so $280 plus $20, $300 headphone. It's still above the margin, but it's worth it for $300. For $350 and above, I don't think so. Not when you can pay the $50, or as a matter of fact, not even $50. You go for the Bowers & Wilkins PXs, you probably pay like $20-$30 extra, so $420 or so. So yeah, okay, so about $50-$60 for the $50 to $70 extra. You're getting a better built headphone, a better sounding headphone, and really that's what headphones are made for, sound. So as far as I'm concerned, that's the better buy if you want, compared this to the Bowers & Wilkins or something else. Bose, I'm not a huge fan of Bose's sound signature, so don't even ask me on that. Bang & Olufsen, I've never even tried it, so I can't tell you, even if I wanted to. And really and truly what I'm looking for, that probably is going to be the biggest competitor for these. And maybe, just maybe, everything else in its price range, which is $350, so that includes these, the Bose QC35-2s, and a few other here and there headphones. The Surface headphones are probably going to be a huge competitor for this, and I really want to get my hands on those. I really do want to get my hands on those. Oh yeah, I forgot one of the features. USB Type-C, quick charge, 10 minutes of charge, 5 hours of playback. Wow, holy crap. Battery life on this thing is phenomenal. It is 100% bravo. But other than that, I don't know how well I can recommend these headphones to anybody above being the average consumer. If you're the average consumer and you really are conscious about how you're spending your money or where you're going to spend your money, then don't buy these, because that conscious decision might come to haunt you, because you're going to be expecting way too much out of these, like I did, and be sadly disappointed with the lack of bass when you want it, the lack of mids when you want it, and the lack of highs when you want it. Really and truly, a headphone is for listening to music. The noise canceling is great, but you know, it's not it's not the main selling feature of, well, it is the main selling feature of this headphone. But really, a headphone is for sound. That's why you buy it. That's why you want to wear it. That's why you want to listen to music through it. It's for sound. And if sound is not there, then that's it. Thank you for coming back to this channel. I know it's been a long time since I've actually done a proper review. I've been trying to work on myself. I got sick, like I said, with my kidney issue and blah blah. But I'm getting better now. I'm taking the medicine and so on and so forth. If you checked it out, new spacey gear. I'm going to be fixing up the website and putting stuff back up soon. Hopefully you like it. It's called Hanami. Hanami is the cherry blossom viewing, like they do in Japan, you know, to admire all the flowers and cherry blossoms in a tree and what in the spring. I know it's fall, but you'll get it. But other than that, I'd like to thank you guys for coming back to this channel. I know this seemed a little bit rushed, but if you do have any questions whatsoever, please comment down below. I'll be gladly able to help and answer any questions possible. You have questions about the noise canceling, you have questions about how it is with me when I take my everyday commute with the bus and train. If you have any other types of questions about the headphone in general, does it feel heavy? Does it look weird? Does it this? Does it that? Just let me know in the comment section below. I'll be happy to answer you, as I have in every single one of my other videos. And yeah, and I hope you enjoyed this. These bad boys are next. So if you see me in the next video with these bad boys in the same shirt, well, I did that one right after. But anyways, I will catch y'all in the next review. Thank you for watching.